Hello, everyone. This is Heidi with Downtown NorCal Live, and today I have joining with me Brett Maresca, who is the new Executive Director of Davis Downtown, or also known as the Davis Downtown Business Association. Welcome, Brett.
Hi, Heidi. Thanks for having me on.
So we're going to get right into it. The Downtown Davis has just announced a gifting stimulus program. Can you tell us about it? How did it develop? How did it come together?
It started in theory about a month ago. Of course, after the shelter in place occurred, it's like, how can we try to help our downtown businesses get marketed and kind of get funding, some money in their pocket so they can help get through this unprecedented time. Some of the executive board for Davis Downtown put our heads together, and we came up with this program. And it's been a long, I guess, and pretty complicated process to get it up and running, but we launched it yesterday, and it's got some rave reviews so far.
So can you go into the details? What does it mean for businesses? How do people access it? That kind of thing.
So yeah, all businesses that are in downtown Davis as part of the Downtown Business Improvement District, or the DBID, if they have a business license, and they have to have a business license downtown, and they pay into these fees through the city, and they are automatically members of the DDBA. There sometimes is some confusion on that, so wanted to make that clear that if you are a downtown business, then definitely feel free to reach out if you have any questions about that eligibility. So everybody is eligible that is a downtown business license holder. And so the way the program works is, well, there's four goals really. Like I said, is get money in the pockets of the businesses through this time, and also to stay engaged with their customers, and also hopefully to get a broader, I guess, exposure to additional customers as well during this time. We want to get people back downtown as soon as possible, safely, when it is safe, as we reopen, and legally, of course. And so by allowing customers to purchase gift cards or gift certificates, that is one good way to do it. Of course, they can use these gifts now for those businesses that are legally and safely open, and we encourage that. But also, this is kind of a good way to again, when we reopen, that they can come back town with gift card or gift certificate in hand. If a business does not have a gift card or certificate solution, we thought of that, and we wanted to give everybody the opportunity to be able to participate. And so we have been helping some businesses set up with e-gift cards to make it really easy, no out-of-pocket expense up front, and no risk, no contracts, things like that. And so that's been helpful for some businesses as well. And not just for now, but also into the future, as we are in the digital age. So it is good to help businesses even upgrade their system if they want to in that regard.
So as I understand it, if I wanted to purchase, let's say, 4 different restaurant gift certificates, $25 a piece, that $25 is going to be matched, and so a total of $50 would go to the business, not just my $25. Is that right?
Correct. Yeah. So when they go into our web portal, and it has to be, the customers have to go through the davisdowntown.com web portal for the gifting stimulus program for the business to be eligible to get the match on those purchases. So if you went in and bought a $25 gift card certificate from that business through the portal, and there's a drop-down menu there that people can select their favorite business or businesses, hopefully. They would make that purchase. They are going to be receiving that $25 gift card. The DDBA is paying the business for that gift card, in addition, matching that with another $25. So a total of $50 in the pocket of the business. And the stimulus funds is a cap of $50,000 stimulus money for the program that is co-sponsored by the DDBA and the City of Davis. So we do thank the City of Davis for their contribution and assistance through this program as well. So it's $25,000 from DDBA, $25,000 from the city for a collective $50,000 in stimulus money.
Plus consumer money, so that's a real spark of hope. So I just wanted to ask you, are there limits? So in other words, if we all spend our money at Davis Ace, for example, they're going to be capped at some point to make sure that everyone gets a little piece of the pie. Is that right?
This is correct. Yeah, we definitely wanted to, I guess you'd say, spread the love. I'm not going to call it spread the wealth right now.
Yeah.
It's not what it's about.
Yeah.
But at least to help people, get, or each business to get something in to help them through at least perhaps it's another month or whatever it might be during this crisis. There is $1,000 cap for stimulus money per business. So if there's $1,000 of gift card purchases to your favorite downtown business, then there would be a matching $1,000 for that. And that's where the business caps out. And there already have been several businesses that have already capped out since launch yesterday afternoon.
Wow.
And those are listed on the page below the form in the gifting stimulus program page.
If a person knows of a business that has not been registered, what should they, and it's their favorite, what should they do?
So when you go with the gift and stimulus program page, it will kind of step you through the process of how you buy the card. There's a drop-down menu that gives the participating business that are active in the program at this time. There's two reasons why they may not be listed. One, they may have already capped out and they are listed at the bottom of the page. Or two, they may not know about it, or maybe they just weren't eligible for some other reason. But if you don't see the name of the business of your favorite business there, I should say, then you should see if they've capped out down at the bottom of the page. And if you don't see them in that list, make sure you contact them and urge them to join, because they hopefully will be able to participate and get some assistance.
Such good news. So again, can you just tell us how consumers should be accessing the business or the gift cards?
So if you go to the davisdowntown.com website, on the homepage, there is, if you just below kind of those the scrolling pictures up top in the main area, you will see some information on this program, and there will be a link to getting to the page. The direct link is davisdowntown.com/stimulus-program.
Okay. I just want to thank everyone who's been involved, Davis Downtown, City of Davis, all the merchants, for being so inspired to provide hope. I know each of us want a thriving downtown when this is over. And, I feel like this is a great step toward helping downtown survive. So go ahead.
Make one comment, but what we've seen is this amazing response. It really has been very tiring process of not much sleep has occurred recently, but it really shows that the community is here to support our businesses locally, and there is a lot of love being shown with that. There were a lot of questions being asked through social media, etc. How can we help? A lot of neighbors we heard, just a lot of chatter around the community. And I know a lot of people have been doing what they can, but sometimes just kind of need direction into where they can go to really make a difference as quickly and as best as possible. And so this is a great solution for that.
Wonderful.
And we thank everybody.
So this is a ray of hope, but what is the mood generally downtown? I know that this is a great thing, but also it's been tough. Talk about that if you would.
Yeah, well, it's so strange. I'm sure you've heard this many times. It's an eerie feeling downtown sometimes now. You walk through, on certain days of the week or whatever it might be, as I might go grab a coffee to go or takeout to go or something, and there's hardly anybody here. The people and the businesses that we've talked to, there's different opinions about this, and of course there's an enormous amount of worry. We want all businesses to reopen, and some just, I think the biggest question is not knowing when this is going to end, and it's really challenging. A big part of sales in downtown Davis are through the students, being here from the UC, and without them here for the foreseeable months, even during a reopening period, there's going to be a serious ramp up. It's not going to be instantaneous, of course, for multiple reasons, for safety as well as just the population being cut by quite a bit without a lot of the students here. So, I mean, overall, I think a lot of people are trying to keep their heads up, and some are more than others. But there is an enormous amount of concern. And so this gives people, this program that we're doing, I think gives people a ray of hope, and shows not just as far as money in their pocket, but showing that the community is there for them to try to help them, and that they appreciate them.
Absolutely. So you have an interesting story, Brett. You became the executive director of Davis Downtown in March.
Way back last month, yeah.
Talk about way back. Step into the fire. What's that been like for you?
It was interesting. It was about the first week of March I stepped in. This is before and just right as things were getting very serious. And I had, you put your goals down on paper, right? And you're ready to go gung-ho on many different things and different programs, different events, trying to get kind of, I should say, the house in order, with the organization. And restructuring, certain committees and whatever they might be. But, and then this happened. So it was kind of a shot, and had to really step back and figure out what's important right now. And that is to market our downtown businesses still through this, and try to help them, get through this whole crisis. So it's been challenging, and I will honestly say I have not had a day off since I came on. So
yeah, I have to say I'm really impressed by your leadership, and I'm thankful you're there. Sometimes when we come into a crisis, it's the right person at the right time. So I'm just going to wish you all the best, and thank you for joining us today.
Thank you, Heidi, for all you do to help the community.
Thank you. I conduct interviews Monday through Friday and sometimes on Saturday at Downtown NorCal. Thank you all for joining us, and do check out the davisdowntown.com stimulus program. Thanks for joining me.